the favourite spot on the sofa apparently. So yesterday I didn't actually get very much read, to be honest. I started noticing when I was reading outside that the pages were getting a little bit warped because it was hot. So then I was only reading at my mum's when I went inside after a certain point. So I'm on page 63, chapter 5. So I haven't really read all that much yesterday, but I'm gonna read some more this morning, and then I am going back to my mum's today because I need to look after the dog for her, so I need to do that this afternoon. But it's saying it's gonna be cloudy all day, so if it comes out sunny, I'll go outside. If it's just cloudy, then I'll be inside reading. So, but so far we've basically just gotten to the point where Faye was like, right, Nesta, we're essentially kicking you out of your apartment. You're gonna start fucking pulling you in. Which I like. I'm happy that they're finally like, okay, you can't keep doing this, and like, she said, you can't do this to me. You forced me to be here. I said, well, literally they told you could do whatever you wanted to do. If you wanted to leave, you could leave. The fact is, she knows she can't leave because no one else is likes her. No one else would look out for her. And the other thing is as well, it's like you can't expect to then just for them to pay you away the whole time and then be ungrateful when they've been paying your way and you're taking the mick that they then cut you off. I just really dislike Nesta. I don't know how I'm gonna manage to like her in this by the end of this. I know this is a lot of story that can happen in the 751 pages that is this book, but I really don't like her. So I don't know if it's going to be hard to read this book as well because of how much I don't like it. So we will see. But anyway, I'm going to continue reading now. Okay, I'm at my mum's house now, just to help look after Alfie while she's out, because she's out for a while today. So obviously I brought my book with me, because it turns out actually she's going to be finishing earlier than she would have been, but obviously still didn't want to leave Alfie for as long as he'd be left. So I'm here. I'm on chapter 15, page 168. So I've made some good progress this morning. I've read like 110-ish pages this morning. So that's good. I've got Alfie down here looking adorable. Just look at him. Look at him. Oh, isn't he gorgeous? Thank you for the kiss, darling. Mwah. Okay, I'll put you down. I know you don't like to be up. Figured I'd show Alfie. It's been a while since he's been on the channel. Been a long time. Yeah, so I'm just going to do more reading now. I'm here. It's really muggy outside. It's like 22 degrees, but there's no sun. It's just full humidity. So I don't want to be outside today. They're getting like the walk to the bus stop and getting the bus and the walk to my mum's from the bus stop was enough for me. I'm going to be staying inside. Yeah, it's a shame. I wanted it to be nice today and I would have sat and got some more sun, but unfortunately no, the sun does not want to come out today, so. Okay, so I didn't film at my mum's aside from showing you Alfie, but yeah, I managed to get through quite a bit, so we're now a lot further through the book. I'm on chapter 22, page 239, and Elaine has she's really just pegged Nesta for what it is that she's doing. So we've got to the part where we're like, okay, this is like the next big thing that we're doing to try and prevent a second war, right? And she just said, yeah, so she said, I went into the cauldron too, you know, and it captured me, and yet somehow all you think of is what my trauma did to you. And I just think that is exactly it. Like, literally, she is not the only one to have gone into the cauldron. And yeah, and like the fact that Elaine went into the cauldron and Elaine got kidnapped, she's like, oh, well, that affects me. Like, yeah, but Elaine's dealing with it and she's the one, it happened to her, you know? And it's like, even she said, like, do you not remember, like, Nesta was like, do you not remember being captured by the cauldron? And she's like, yeah, I do. And I remember Feyre saving me. And it's like, because it's like, what annoys me is that she resents Feyre for the fact that she has always tried to do her best. How can you resent someone for doing their best when you hated your dad because he didn't do anything? And you've got your younger sister, like, I'm. There's like what, 4 years difference in their age, so like Nessa's a lot older. Like Nesta and Elaine should have been looking after Feyre, not Feyre looking after Nesta and Elaine. And yet that's what happened. Feyre was the one looking after everyone. And so I like Nessa's got no right to feel resentment towards her because literally Feyre just did her best. You know? I really don't see myself coming around to Nesta. Like, I've got what, 500 odd pages left, and I just think she's gonna have to do something monumental. You know what she's gonna have to do? She's gonna have to look Feyre in the eye and admit that she is at fault for so many things and apologize and mean it and say, you know what, I could have done better and I'm sorry, but I will do better now. That is what I need. And if I don't get that, I'm not gonna forgive Nesta. And she's just kind of going, she keeps going on and be like, oh, I'm a monster. Or Cassian's pulling away because I'm a monster. Like, no, you're just a bitch. Like, just, yes, he expects you to put him down because that is literally all you've done. Why? It's like, oh, here are the consequences of my own actions. Someone doesn't trust that I'm not going to be a bitch to them. Wow. Like, I'm sorry, but just if you are a bitch to people, people are just going to expect that from you. I really dislike her. I really dislike her. But I just keep getting these moments of like sadness, just thinking like I'm 500 odd pages from being finished with this series for now, because as far as I'm aware, it's not finished. But that makes me so sad that I'm not going to be like, once this book is finished for a good while, I'm not going to be in this world anymore, and that is making me so sad, and that I don't want to finish it because of that. Because even though I hate Nesta, I'm really enjoying this book, which says something. Anyway, I'm gonna read for like the rest of the night now, so hopefully I can get like a really like even more decent chunk. Because basically I've read like nearly 200 pages today, so I'm hoping to make that like 300. Okay, so I am currently topless, I won't lie. I have been this whole time just with a cardigan on top. But I have a hot water bottle, and I'm not wearing a cardigan in this weather. I mean, it's raining and cloudy obviously at the minute. It's also like 8 o'clock, so it's not as warm, but it's obviously we've had like a heat wave going on, and I'm not wearing a cardi while having a hot water bottle on in this weather. So we're just sticking with the very unsexy bralette, but it's very comfy and actually quite flattering for my smaller chest. So anyway, my boobs aside, yeah, today was Father's Day. I didn't end up staying at my dad's for very long. We had lunch and everything, but I just do not feel well today. I'm having a really, really bad fatigue day. I mean, I was starting it. I've been feeling a bit off the last few days. For anyone who doesn't know, I've had like a weird thing with fatigue for the last sort of 2.5 years. Yeah, probably about 2.5 years. So I do have a B12 deficiency. So I get injections in my arm every 3 months, and I will do for the rest of my life because I can't. My body doesn't absorb B12 apparently. But that is not actually the cause of my fatigue. It was a cause of like worse fatigue, and my hair started falling out. And I had like a lot of side effects of having a B12 deficiency. But now my B12, like when I'm due it, it's actually at a normal level. At least last time I had blood tests done at one point to check for like iron, but it was on the same day I was getting my B12 injection and my B12 was fine. But I also feel even worse when I'm due it. So I'm due it in about 2 weeks' time. And for the last week, if not longer, it's been like a week and a half, 2 weeks, I've just felt increasingly worse. And what's annoying is I know I'm going to keep feeling increasingly worse until about a week after I get my injection. But I still don't ever feel decent. I'm always still really fatigued all the time, and it's not normal for me, and it's like, or for any 25-year-old really. When I've got no underlying health issues, I could be healthy, but I'm not unhealthy. I'm not depressed, so it's like the fatigue I've got is just really weird for all those circumstances. But I didn't sleep very well last night for literally no reason, and so today I just feel even worse. I've been getting a headache, so I've managed to kind of keep on top of it, but sometimes I'll get like a week-long migraine. But yeah, because of that, I haven't managed to read much today. I came home and had a lie down, watched a bit of YouTube. I did read for a little bit because it started raining, and I was like, I can't not read a fantasy when it's raining right now. So I had to have a bit of a read. So I am up to, I'm trying not to, like, I'm very self-conscious about my stomach. I'm not bothered about my boobs in the slightest. Boobs are boobs. And mine aren't particularly spectacular, but I'm quite proud of them for how much I've managed to grow, even as little as I do have. But I'm very self-conscious of my stomach, so I'm just trying to be careful of how I move. I'm on page 334, chapter 31. Let's do an actual update of what we're here for, shall we, instead of my health. So we're starting to see a little bit of a turnaround, a bit of character development with Nesta, which I'm glad about, but I still need her. I still won't feel okay about her until she properly apologises to Feyre and even Elaine. Because how she's been treating Elaine lately is just not, it's not it. But Feyre more than anyone. Yeah, I'm like literally, I'm a full book into this and we're not even halfway. Which I just find mad. I just, yeah. So I wanted to be finished this. I took a couple of days holiday to have like a long weekend off because I knew I was going to be starting to feel not very well right about now, and I'm very glad I did. I've only got one more day off before I've got a day back at work. I've like swapped a shift. I was meant to be like off for 5 days and I've been off for 4, and I've been kicking myself for it, but it is for a good cause. I've swapped with a colleague who needs to be off that day, so I don't think I'm going to manage to read over 400 pages tomorrow, but honestly, you never know. If I think I am going to try and just have a really chill day and not do anything tomorrow. So I'm watching a YouTube video, and then I'm going to go up to bed and read a bit more of my book, and then I might do like one of those headspace like sleep wind down things to just see if I can get myself to go to sleep better tonight, because I don't want to be lying awake like I was last night. I'm gonna go. I will see you in the morning. Editing Charlotte here. So the next clip you're about to see is me at 9 a.m. after having 4 or 5 hours sleep maybe, and having a migraine so bad in the middle of the night that it actually made me sick for the first time ever. So I was a little bit delirious. I kind of went on a bit of a like sort of ramble about the whole experience last night, which frankly none of you needed to hear, but I think I just needed to say, because I have a phobia of being sick, and I was sick for the first time ever while alone, like in my new house. So I've cut that out. But the following clip, we're finally going to get back on to what I think about the book. So enjoy. But anyway, on to the update of what is this one? ACOSF, I suppose. I'm on chapter 56, page 258. So I have less than 200 pages left. So we'll be finishing this today. I feel like last night we really turned a corner with Nesta. And I feel like, because she did say sorry to Feyre, not for everything, but they kind of, she seems like she wants to, but she doesn't know how to say it. And Cassian's just like, I'll come to you one day and you'll manage. Like, so she's redeeming herself, but she still is like, there's just, I watched a TikTok earlier of someone who's reading through ACOTAR, and she's like Nesta from the beginning, and she's only just started ACO War, I believe. But she's like Nesta from the beginning, and I'm just like, how? Because like I think from where she's at, you're not at the Nesta being childish and selfish part. That's why I don't like her. She's incredibly childish, incredibly selfish. Her being brutally honest and a little bit standoffish, I'm fine with. I mean, we all know and love Amryn. It's just, I don't know. But yeah. So I'm gonna watch some YouTube, sip some water, very lightly eat food, and then probably go in the shower because I just feel like I need one. And also my hair needs a wash. And then I'm gonna finish the book. So that's where we're at right now. Why is this gone all Hunger Games all of a sudden? Like with the weapons being there as well, I just it'd be fine. It'd be fine. It'd be fine. If one of them dies, it'd be fine. It'd be fine. Nesta? Oh my god. Okay, this is the moment I like Nesta now. That was wow. Poor guy. Gwen is gonna make me cry. Honestly, she's like, oh, she's so brave. I love her. I'm probably gonna cry. These three are honestly, they are actually gonna make me cry. They are so cute. I love them. And if you don't care about this whole Eris point of like the story, can we just skip that? I want to know if they win this or not. All I care about is these girls. I don't care about Eris. Fuck him. If Nesta can fight these dudes, she can go up the mountain. Why can't she just go up the mountain? Why is she doing it? What's happening? What? I don't know what's going on. What's happening? Why? This is the last book. I have 30 pages left. I just... What is it with everyone about stabbing themselves? I can't do this. Damn, Nesta. Jesus. Oh, for God's sake, could you... Why are you making it even worse now? Why are you adding one more thing? This was enough. can't keep reading. I can't keep reading. What if this is ending how I think it's gonna end? I am honestly, I don't even know. I don't even know. I can't have this. I can't have this. Please say Nesta can do something to somehow. She's meant to be like a queen of death. Surely Nesta can do something. She doesn't know she can do it, but surely. No, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. No. Oh no, that's so cute. That was really cute. Thank God. I love how everything just seems to work out in these books. Thank God. Okay, Nesta, thinking ahead. I like it. That was so good. I don't know how she did it, but I finished this actually liking Nesta. I feel like she did really redeem herself, and I'm very glad because redeemed Nesta is a good Nesta, I have to say. Oh, that was so good. For a second there I really thought everything is going to go wrong, everyone's going to die, but thankfully Sarah J Maas is not George R.R. Martin. Is that the one who did Game of Thrones? Thankfully Sarah J Maas is not like him. Yeah. Oh, this was so good. And now we wait for the next one, which is however long away. If I end up in a slump after this, that's going to be really annoying, but it will be fine. I will manage. But I have so many books to read. But this was so good. I feel like I've never really, well, I say never. I feel like I really connected with these characters and really cared about these characters. And yeah, I've had like 4 and a bit books. Yeah, well, really, with how thick this one is, and with the other 2, it's like 7 regular books. But I think because of how much story you have, you like spend a lot of time with them, and so you can really just connect with the characters and care about them. So yeah, it's hard to get that in just like a 300 page romance, I suppose. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was really good. I may have to start Throne of Glass next. I don't know. No, I've got a lot of other stuff to read before being thrown into another series. But the next we'll be going into Throne of Glass. Just we'll see. But yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below. It's 5 stars, obviously. I'm just realising now. It's 5 stars. Yeah, anyway. I will see you next time. Bye.